I'm the director of marketing here at United Way, and my background is in filmmaking, and I recognize it as one of the most powerful tools for storytelling that there is. When things like this happen, like the Creek Fire happened, and you need to get word out to community members about what's really going on and not just their idea of what's happening, I think film is one of the most effective means of relating that information and telling people stories. We've been working with about 17 families and kind of just helping them navigate the long-term ramifications of going through a fire like this. Every single fire victim we've talked to have mentioned they wish they knew more about emergency preparedness, and they wish that they had taken it seriously.
I would love for us to see ongoing development of coordinated programs and services to really be proactive. With Listos specifically, one of the things that we really appreciate about that campaign is it was the state saying, we're going to take advantage of blue skies. It's hard to imagine a blue sky right now amidst pandemic and fires, but the blue sky is coming back, and how do we continue to get prepared?
It gives you a different perspective, what you need to pack, making sure to bring things that are important to you, bringing awareness when there is evacuation notices to take it serious.
Keep an emergency kit together, have the information you need, keep a bag of clothes that you can have.
One woman even was talking about how in her gut she knew that this was serious, but everyone around her was like, this happens all the time, don't worry about it.
My gut feeling was, I should have packed, I should have been more prepared, but I kind of listened to everybody around me like, it's no big deal. But my gut told me, and I ignored it. I should have packed up a few things and had the cars more prepared.
And then of course she lost her home, so they were all saying like they just wish more people understood, like really have a go bag ready, really take it seriously and make sure that all your paperwork is in line.
I would have done things totally different. I wouldn't have spent any time on this. I would have packed our Tahoe as full and every inch and nook and cranny as full as I could get it.
The hardest thing for me in dealing with FEMA and Red Cross and everybody was that I couldn't really prove that this place belonged to me at first.
When you're having to prove that it was your house that you own to get any sort of help from FEMA or anybody else, that's not the time you want to be having to go to these government agencies to get the deed or whatever else to prove it. Time is of the essence.
A house isn't rebuilt in a day, and so even as this historic fire winds down, the impact and the devastation that's left behind for our mountain communities is huge.
Take the little mementos that you have in life that, might not have value, but have meaning to you. There's some things that she lost, her jewelry, her mom's class ring, things like that mean something.
United Way and other organizations have been so great. And you hope you can pay it forward at some point. And that's kind of what I'm doing here, to remind people that there's going to be something else come along, that other people are going to need help.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Right, which is hard to do when it's
Right.
out of sight, out of mind,
Right.
when there's not an active fire and
Right.
there's not a novel virus.
Yeah.
But it's so critical.
Absolutely.
I hope that all of our things that we've learned through this whole process, that we can help someone and we can just bring awareness to how to be prepared.